welcome. You're on a journey with me and a few other Americans from California, basically, visiting Timbuktu in Mali, and this is one of the schools in Timbuktu. That's the instructor and the children, and they will begin a learning process to show us one of the learning processes they call the ink road, where they write in ink and they memorize. You'll see. Just setting us up as guests so we can observe the students. And you will notice they all have those wooden planks. I believe they're called loha. But that's what they write with and study from. He's reciting Quran. One of the ways they study is they get a particular subject matter and they all read it. Then those that have poor pronunciation can hear those with a better pronunciation, and they all get an opportunity to read. It helps them to memorize and helps them to learn. They're all reciting and the instructor is correcting them. And as they recite Quran or whatever the subject matter is, they do it in repetition until they get it into memory. It should be coming up later about the pen and the writing. This is a room that they actually study. They go in and they meditate and get their particular subject matter on the loha. You see those? Those are things that they write on, and they're looking for their subject matter or what they had studied, and then they will take that out and read it. And this is where they're stored. And here, this is one of the ways they make pens, natural from wood, and they sharpen it. The ink that you see them using, they had ink long ago. They would take rice and fry it and burn it. And then they would crush up the burnt rice and add water to it with a little few things from trees and stir it up, and that's how they would make the ink. They use the wood. A lot of times they would use bamboo to make the pens. The ink was different types of rice that they would fry. And from trees, I'm not sure the part of the tree that they use, they mix this in with the crushed up rice, add water, and that's how they would get the ink. And after they have memorized whatever is on their booklet and they have it and the professor is satisfied, then they wash it off and actually drink it so that it's in them and they feel as though they will really remember it. Because remember, it's all natural. And here they're reading and he's watching or paying attention. They'll read Quran if they didn't write. And if there's any mistake, then he will correct them. And the others are all listening and they'll all get a chance to do the same.
الله أكبر.
وقال ما نهيكما ربكما عن هذه الشجرة إلا أن تكونا ملكين أو تكونا من الخالدين وقاسمهما إني لكما لمن الناصحين فدليهما بغرور فلما ذاقا الشجرة بدت لهما سواتهما وطفقا يقصفان عليهما من ورق الجنة وناديهما ربهما ألم ننهكما عن تلكما الشجرة وقل لكما إن استطعم لكم عدو مبين قال ربنا
They don't read halves, they don't know halves. In Timbuktu, the people study this word.
After 3, then you start learning the meaning. And then you go.
This place is not good. Allah, he not Allah.
He wrote this?
And he's making the correction. And this is important because in graduation, they'll recite it now. Then the teacher will erase it and have them rewrite it by memory. And then you'll write it and correct that. By the time they finish and they graduate, then they'll have Quran or whatever the subject matter is. They have to rewrite it by memory, and this begins the manuscript for the whole family. And the board is called Loha.
لا يفلحون متاع في الحياة الدنيا محسنين قال معاذ الله أن نأخذ أجدامهم قال معاذ الله ما يصالح بما كانوا يعملونه ويوم نحشرهم جميعا يا معشر الجن قد استكبرتم من الإنس وقال أولياؤهم من الإنس ربنا استمتع بعضنا ببعض وبلغنا أجلنا الذي أجلت لنا قال النار مثواكم خالدين فيها إلا ما شاء الله إن ربك حكيم عليم وكذلك نولي بعض الظالمين بعضا بما كانوا يكسبون يا معشر الجن والإنس ألم يأتكم رسل منكم ينقصون عليكم آياتي وينذرونكم لقاء يومكم هذا قالوا شهدنا على أنفسنا وغرتهم الحياة الدنيا وشهدوا على أنفسهم أنهم كانوا كافرين ذلك أن لم يكن ربك مولك القرى بظلم وأهلها غافلون ولكل درجات مما عملوا وما ربك بغافل عما يعملون وربك الغني ذو رحمة يشاء يذيبكم ويستخلف من بعدكم ما يشاء كما أنشأكم من ذرية قوم آخرين إنما توعدون لآت وما أنتم بمعجزين.
خالة تعالي انت
And if you notice, some of you saw Sean John donated clothes. They have very little. The building is made out of mud. The school did not even have running water. And these are the conditions that these children learn under. And you see they're not frowning. They're eager to learn. They have sticks as pens, burnt rice as ink, dirt floor, no books, just the wood, the loha. But they're eagerly learning, and from Timbuktu came scholars. She was one of their star students. She had come from America, if I'm not mistaken. Several years back the parents came. I could be mistaken on that. And you just have now the girls reciting after the boys have recited. And they all get a chance to hear each other, hear the better pronunciation, and learn from each other. So they're all teaching each other. And you'll notice that they read from both sides. They write, they read, they retain, they rehearse until they have it memorized. Utilizing as much as they can from nature. The boards, wood in which to write on, wood to write with, the dirt to build a house.
استحوذ عليهم شيطان فأنساهم ذكرا لله أولئك حزب الشيطان ألا إن حزب الشيطان هم الخاسرون هم الخاسرون إن الذين يحادون الله ورسوله أولئك في ضلال كتب الله لأغلبن أنا ورسولي إن الله قوي عزيز لا تجد قوما يؤمنون بالله واليوم الآخر يوادون من حاد الله ورسوله ولو كانوا آباءهم أو إخوانهم أو عشيرتهم أولئك كتب في قلوبهم الإيمان.
الله أكبر.
And then they were all just waving goodbye to us. They were pleased with our presence. We were pleased with their performance. The brothers and sisters from Timbuktu.